Guys, this is literally the best crappie fisherman in the world telling you how to crappie fish.
There's 2 fish sitting on this tree right here. Now you can see my bait coming down on the screen.
No way, it's that sensitive?
He's looking.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Look at that. That is cool. Calibrate the compass real quick.
One day, guys, one day. Gabe wants to get rid of this one. Maybe I'll have this one. Whenever he gets an upgrade.
Oh, look at the geese.
Where? Ooh. Go get him. Get him, Gabe. Join the flock.
They're hauling butt.
They are. Oh.
Oh, it's about to land in the water. That was a good thing.
What?
I've never had it do that.
What'd it do?
It just crashed, but luckily I got to the water.
It's in the water?
No. Luckily I got to
Land?
the rocks. I've never had it do that before, ever. It was saying emergency landing.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I almost wasn't able to get that drone from Gabe when he gets a new one.
Luckily I got it to the rocks. Put the drone in the air and get some constant chase. With the drone. All said emergency landing. Went over the water.
Oh, it's in my hair.
Oh, it's all kinds of broke too. There's the boat ramp. I was chasing the geese this way.
No. It's not $2,500 anymore. Oh,
that's the first one I've ever broke. Ever. Look at that. You filming me, filming you.
Yep, filmception. It's filmception right here. Right after saying that, Gabe needs to get another drone so he can sell me that drone. Not anymore, Gabe. Not anymore.
Look, I mean, just look how close the water is right there.
That was lucky.
A matter of 10 feet.
Now that we're back from that excursion, we are currently south of Jackson, Mississippi, in I forgot the name of the reservoir. It's something Barnett Reservoir. The name's right there. You can read. And we're gonna go crappie fishing, or they call them white perch here in Louisiana, called sacale. I'm really excited because there's new technology that I haven't experienced yet called livescope, which pretty much means you can pull up to structure, and it's regular transducers have crystal shooting down. So you like mark stuff at the bottom, yada yada, standard issue. This shoots sideways, but when you pull up the structure, you can pretty much count and see how many fish are there and their size. So I'm gonna let Hayden, who's taking us fishing, explain it, because he's probably way better at it than I am. But I'm really excited to see that technology. Really excited. Hello, hi, Future Joe here. I'm in a deer stand with JB here, the executive deer stand. If you haven't seen my deer video, that's not even out yet, so you haven't seen it yet. And I haven't even shot a deer yet, so there might not be one. Anyways, so we didn't know who we were fishing with. Gabe and I had no idea. None of us did. Come to find out, this kid's 22 years old. He's been in the circuit for a year. His first year, he won $200,000 in prize money, which, like, you know, if someone says that amount of money, that's a lot of money. You're like, oh yeah, just met this guy, I don't really know him. The fishermen are, you know, fishermen. They sometimes exaggerate details. And when Gabe and JB were back in the truck, I was like, so how'd you end up in most of your tournaments this year? He was like, oh, well, we pretty much did as good as we could possibly do in pretty much everything we were in. Super humble, super quiet. Come to find out, he under-exaggerated quite a bit. Every single tournament he entered, he won. And he won over $200,000. Gabe and I both reached out to people in the freshwater fishing community that do like tournament circuits. He was like, yeah, you just fished with the best crappie fisherman alive on the planet right now. We had no idea. We have this. So guys, this is literally the best crappie fisherman in the world telling you how to crappie fish. If this isn't knowledge that you hold on to, or you rewatch this video, if you need some information, this is literally the best guy to hear it from. So that's who is in this video teaching us. Okay. All right. Back to past Joe.
Pretty much what we're going to do is exactly like some of you have done on Wii. We're going to be looking at a screen. We don't need to look anywhere around us. We're going to be looking at a screen. You're going to see a fish. You're going to see your little bait, and the fish is going to come over here and go rip his lips.
There you go. I like playing video games. I like the Nintendo Wii.
You're a game player?
Oh, yeah.
What a weirdo.
Oh, shut up, Gabe. Well, yeah, I play the Nintendo Wii. It's got me through living in Venice, Louisiana. There's only two things to do in Venice where I live. That is to fish and drink, and one can only drink so much, and it gets really old. So you play the Nintendo Wii instead. That's what happens.
Be a YouTuber, they say. Let's take a drone and crash it and come over here and get all of our, see, you know, real YouTubers, they got snacks in their camera box.
Yeah.
Multiple cameras. I'm looking now for my batteries, which I know are in this truck somewhere.
You're such an organized guy.
Oh, you're right here. Right here.
Oh my goodness.
Dang, look at this bass boat we're going on. You
Wow.
can survive with snacks.
You can, absolutely. I don't think I've ever fished on a like legit bass boat. I'll tell you what, that thing looks like it's going about 60 or 70 miles per hour sitting still. With a 300 racer on the back, you know that thing hauls tail. But look, there's all the screens and stuff that the livescope. I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited, really excited. There's Hayden. Say hey, Hayden.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? I'm looking
Joey,
forward. What?
I think it's time to put your money where your mouth's at.
Oh yeah?
What's the wager today? Us three.
That's a good...
Biggest fish and most fish, and there ain't no freaking cheating either because we got two YouTubers filming at the same time.
I think every good tournament is an aggregate tournament. That's really, so the top three.
No,
that'd be hard to get. No, let's
no.
just do biggest. All right, yeah.
JB brought beer, and if he gets to drinking, his numbers will multiply as they go.
That's
exactly
true.
Right.
Very, very good point.
Hayden, you got one of them clickers?
I don't.
Yeah.
Damn. There's no way to do an aggregate tournament with this crew.
Biggest.
Whoever catches the biggest, whoever doesn't catch the biggest has got to clean the deer. And it's gonna be cold.
I'm gonna have to clean a deer anyways.
Let's go fishing.
Yeah, I own a couple rods this Islam, but they're for surf casting, not for crappie fishing. New realm for me.
Yeah.
Get to go on this adventure together. Get a lot of those on my channel, a lot of first time. All right, so the Racing 300 makes a lot more sense now. He pretty much does tournaments on the weekends, travels around, and you need speed for tournaments on whatever fishery it is. So these bass boats are made for speed. What does this thing top out at?
This is 77, 78 mile an hour boat.
All right, here's my
That's
thing.
scary.
Here's my thing about tournament fishing, my favorite thing, especially on my home lake of Lake Okeechobee. You'll have one bass boat go, wow! And then another guy, wow, I'm going that way. I'm like, they're in a hurry just to get somewhere. They don't even know where the hell they're going. They're just driving fast as heck.
The only experience I've ever had with this fast boats are the redfish guys. They'll be going 80 miles per hour strapped in with a harness and like motorcycle helmets. It's ridiculous. A boat doesn't need to go 70 miles per hour. This just doesn't sound safe. There's money to be won. I guess I would change my mind. Yeah, I guess I would change my mind. Yeah, those are
55-pound Minn Kota.
Oh, really?
Endurance trolling motors.
You got two of them back there right underneath the
Really?
power pulls.
I'm using those to stop the boat to where I don't have to use my front trolling motor to do that.
Okay, because you're going to be on top of the fish.
Basically.
I gotcha. I didn't know that was a thing. See, we're all learning new stuff today.
I quit school way too early for all this technology.
It's nuts. If you really think about it, the past 5-10 years, how far fishing technology has come. The only thing I can compare this livescope stuff to is sonar domes that are on, now they're all over the Atlantic on sport fishers. But in the Pacific, where I did my tuna fishing stuff, every single boat out there has a sonar dome, and it sweeps in front of the boat. You can actually go 360, but when you're underway, you're looking for schools of tuna, open water, and that's how they track down their open water fish. And they throw a bunch of chum on them, like I do in my tuna videos, and then they come up. But this is the only thing I can compare it to. Look at that. Oh God, so cool. Technology. No, but the sonar domes have come so far now. You can mark a marlin, you can select that mark, and the boat will follow that mark until you tell it to stop. So it's linked with your GPS, and you can select it to follow a fish. It's ridiculous. It's just, yeah. There's a reason they're trying to make them illegal in marlin tournaments.
How me and you can get a quiet fishing guide as loud as we are? He thought he was gonna have a peaceful day today.
Nope.
He has two YouTubers on the boat.
There will be no peace.
Wait till we figure this out and get competitive. His rod's 14 foot long.
Yeah, that is crazy.
16.
16.
Hell, you gotta have a 20-foot boat just to be able to get the fish to land in the boat when you're done.
Do y'all want a bear rundown on this?
Yeah.
Like bear?
Yes.
Okay, so the easiest way to explain what this is, it is a scope. Just like you're looking through the scope of a gun, this is a scope. There's no left and right to the screen whatsoever. The way we're seeing this image is, so like at 0 feet right here, that is directly where this trolling motor is sitting.
Okay.
And then we're scanning out 60 feet, precisely a 2-inch cone of where that trolling motor is pointed. So every time I turn this trolling motor, we're gonna get a different image.
So it's a 2-inch cone wherever it's pointed.
At the distance we're gonna be fishing, it's 2 inches, and it's gonna expand as we get out here in
like a regular transducer.
50, 55 foot. You can see some structure here. That's a tree. There's another tree.
That's that tree right there?
No, this is a tree 20 feet in front of us. So it's like right.
Oh, it's underwater.
There, yes.
I gotcha.
You can see some bait fish here.
That is so cool.
And hopefully we'll see a crappie here pretty soon.
That is pretty incredible.
And you can change your, in and out range of how far you want to look. We could scan out basically all the way to 100 feet if we wanted to, looking for fish. So there's a tree here at 40 feet, right out in front of the boat, and it looks to be a fish sitting directly behind it. As I get closer to it, I'm going to start bringing my range in just so I can see it a little bit better. Start slowing the boat down, getting ready to make a presentation to that fish.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try and get the fish to about 14 or 16 feet before I present a bait to him, just so I can control my bait a lot better.
You already see one?
There's 2 fish sitting on this tree right here.
That is incredible.
Oops. Those are big fish.
That is nuts.
So once I get them where I want them, I'm gonna take my bait and I'm gonna set it directly where that trolling motor's pointed.
I gotcha.
Now you can see my bait coming down on the screen.
No way, it's that sensitive?
I'm gonna ease right down to that fish. He sees it. He saw it.
No way.
Here he come. He's looking.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Look at that!
That is cool.
That was ridiculous.
It's as easy as that.
That's not
Yeah,
even
it's
fair.
that it's just that easy, guys. Anybody can do it. That is incredible. That is so cool.
That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed.
Yeah,
in the
you
fishing.
can.
Supper.
That is nuts. Home future. You remember the SpongeBob episode where he versus Squidward's for future, future. Oh, that is incredible.
And the other one's still there.
The other one's still sitting there. It is some unbelievable technology of what we're able to do with this thing.
That is so cool.
That's a pound and a half, pound and 3/4 fish.
Yeah.
Really nice.
JB saying
That
that's
looks like supper to me.
Yeah.
looks like
Gotta keep the fish.
He's been talking about eating fish all day.
Yeah.
He's looking forward to the meal tonight.
Crappie City.
Yes.
I don't think an intro to a video could get any better than that. The first bait he sticks in the water, he literally tells us what it's gonna do. We watch it happen, and it happened.
It's called textbook right there.
That's it. You got that.
What's the name of your charter company real quick? While we got the people.
Hayden Jeffries Fishing.
Yeah, there you go. That's yeah, if you want to see that in real life, that's freaking nuts. Yeah, let's see, get the second one. So you saw 2 dots as it was coming down. This is, little bullet and then the little jig right here. You can see both of them on the way down.
All right, so I'm gonna set it right where that transducer's pointed. You can see it coming down right here. I'm gonna stop the bait before I get to the fish, make sure I'm lined up with him. Set it right down on his nose. See if I can make him react to it. He may want nothing to do with it.
Just watch his buddy get nabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where'd he go?
These fish,
Hank go?
That's crazy.
they're smarter than we give them credit, that's for sure. You will learn so much once you start using this, just watching how fish behave. He's not gonna play. That fish just will not even move on that bait.
No dice.
What's that on the bottom?
You could just about snag him if you wanted to.
And there he goes.
Yep. Off
So after I,
he's back.
yeah, he's gonna come back, but
Yeah.
he's not gonna bite. After I get off of the fish that I'm trying to target, I'm gonna range my range back out and start looking for the next one.
That's crazy. That is, yeah, you can definitely learn a lot from seeing how fish react and respond underwater. That is just insane. The only comparison I can have of that is I bought a while ago, underwater camera and put it on my beeliner rigs while I was commercial fishing. And I really should use that camera more. Just from the amount I learned from maybe an hour of video It is incredible how the fish respond to the bait moving versus not moving versus drifting. It's the amount you can learn from seeing fish, how they act underwater, is incredible. I don't dive. I probably should. I want to dive just to see how fish, you know, stage up on structure and other things like that. And I've learned a lot of that also from that camera. Here's some clips of this while I'm talking, but yeah, there's just, I love fishing. Fishing is so cool, Gabe.
The one thing I want to say is if you're like a offshore fisherman or you're strictly a bass fisherman, get out of your element and go do some different things. Because Joey and I have caught some of the biggest fish all over the world. Joey and I have caught giant tunas together. We've caught monster muttons. Him and I just had excitement out here over a 1.5 pound crappie like we haven't had in forever. Yes. Like, get out of your element, hire a guide. You can try to do this by yourself, but Joey and I would never. Like, we'll gladly pay Hayden. Just go do something different, because I assure you, catching a 1.5 pound crappie is equally as fun as catching a 200-pound tuna if you just take in the experience. To me, it's all about the experience.
That's worth the trip right there, what you guys just saw. We're doing it again.
Dude, I can just sit here and watch him do it.
I know, for real.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do it.
Let's let the professional do it.
Look at that. Oh, I saw him hit it. Dumbass.
Come on now.
Look at that.
Come on now.
Looks like supper.
Another solid fish.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take him to the back.
That's so cool.
That is.
They're real white color too, and the reason they're this color white is the water's real dirty. If it was clear water, these fish would be a lot darker.
One more time. Send it down. Shoot it. Fire it down.
I'm trying to pick out. There's one more fish in this thing, but there's so much structure you've got to.
Yeah. What is that, like branches and stuff?
It's a piece of man-made structure somebody sunk next to this stump. I don't know if that's him or not. Sometimes you just have to put it down there and see. They'll get in such thick structure you can't really tell whether it's a fish or not. Oh, I saw some movement. A little bit.
It's almost cheap.
It's funny.
It is.
It is.
I make it look very simple. I'll say that. There's a little bit more to it once you get the rod in your hand.
The cool thing about this is before he got this type of electronics, he would come out here and maybe he had a normal transducer and he'd mark these logs, but then you had to fish every single piece of structure because you didn't know where the fish are at. Yeah. Now he's just eliminating a lot of wasted time.
Right.
Yeah, so if I don't see a fish that I'm actively trying to catch, my bait's not even going to be in the water anymore.
Yeah, that's incredible. And the same goes, this is just a different version of the sonar domes that are used in marlin tournaments. So pull up to one of the floaters, do one lap. Nope, no marlin here, go to the next one. Instead of trolling around for 1.5 hours, seeing if there's a fish there when there is no fish there. This just makes it way more efficient. And efficiency and speed is key. Especially in tournament fishing.
Can you do that? Yeah. Can you put me on that? Yeah. Can't put me on 60 fish guaranteed? Come on.
That's about as clear as day right there.
Yeah, mine. You've never seen a livescope, never held a crappie rod, and you want 60 fish in 4 hours? Come on.
It looks like there's 3 pretty good fish up in the top of this brush pile. I'm just gonna ease in there to them and see if we can trick one of them into biting. Bite's been kind of finicky since this cold weather came through, but still trick some of them. I saw one flash. He won't even flinch.
A little bit of movement. Nothing neat though, huh?
Nope.
Search goes on. Every single movement that happens down there, no matter how small it is, as small as the jigs and the weights that he's using, everything is seen. It's just, the level of detail is just honestly unbelievable. This is, yeah. I used to say that the iPilot, like self-positioning trolling motor, is the most innovative and important invention to fishing since monofilament. This is the future right here, folks. For better or for worse, this is the future. It's going to change every fishery.
For better or worse. course.
Because there's something called overfishing, and if everyone figures this out, things will change, but it's the inevitability that we need to prepare for. But not everybody is gonna be as good as this guy right here. This guy does it for a living, and at the highest level, very clearly.
Uh-oh, he's got another target.
We got him on.
He's sitting right on top of that stump right there.
That's crazy.
He's a little bit smaller fish, so he should bite, if I had to guess.
Whole fryer.
Whole fry.
Oh, he's gonna run. And he took off.
That's crazy that they spook sometimes. What's crazy, Hayden, about where we fish in Okeechobee? You can run in the reed clump with the trolling motor on wide open, and they'll bite better after.
These fish are super spooky for some
God, he's
reason.
chasing him.
Right down on top of him.
He's probably not gonna bite now that he's spooked, but when we have a really good bite, you can chase these fish down and put the bait in front of them and they'll still bite it.
No way.
Even knowing that, you know, you're chasing them, they'll still bite the bait.
That's incredible. Chase him down. Yeah, maybe that's the next step. Like I said, you can, for the sonar domes on the big boats, you can select something that you mark and the boat will follow it. Maybe that's next.
I hope not. I hope not.
To make it easier, I guess, what did you say for his tournaments? He fishes by himself. He's the only fisherman, but he has someone, I guess, run the boat for you while you do this?
Yeah, they run the net and cull the fish and do all that kind of good stuff. And they just keep me up here fishing as long as they
just
can.
manage the boat. I think that's super interesting. That definitely takes a lot of focus to do this correctly and at the highest level.
I'm not sure if that's a fish there or not. He definitely kind of, he looks right, so I'm going to check him for a second.
Oh yeah.
If I don't see him.
There he is.
Oh, that's crappy. This is, I don't like it.
How deep are we?
We're in 16 foot of water. What we're doing is we're fishing a creek channel that runs up through here. And these fish are relating to the creek channel. Anywhere from 15 to 22 foot of water.
Well, I saw that fish swimming.
Yeah, there's some movement.
Quit running. They're super skittish today. It's probably the little bit of a ripple on the water that's splashing against the boat.
That's
good.
sensitive, huh?
It's a good fish. Yeah, they're super spooky.
Huh.
You would never know that, you know, without being able to actually sit here and watch the fish. He's down in the bait fish. He's hard to see. I'm coming over the top of him about right there. He could swim back to the stump. It kind of looks like that's what he's going to do. Hopefully he'll sit still for a second.
That is insane.
He's asking for it.
He's looking at it. Do it.
Quit swimming, fish.
Do it. Turn.
Oh,
Yeah, he turned on it.
there's another one right there. He completely rejected that bait.
Yeah.
This cold front came in about 3 days ago, and ever since then, these fish have been a little lethargic. We're having to drop in front of a lot of fish to get a few of them to bite. I'm right on that fish's head. He hasn't moved. That fish has no interest in what I've got to offer. There's something butted up against that
You
tree.
can see where this would get kind of addictive.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is.
already addicted.
It is. I think that's a crappie. Looks to be. If he'll sit still for a second, let me get everything lined up. Right there. He's looking.
Oh, come on.
Your ass.
Yes. I'm just blown away, man.
Something
Another solid
had his
fish.
way with that one.
Oh, yeah. That is just
Gotta watch Dustin.
that is just ridiculous.
Oh, it's
That does
Yeah,
look
it's a
like
fence.
It's gotta be a fence. You know, that could have been, you know, back when they built the lake, could have been.
Level of detail is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the water temp? 49?
49. It's dropped 3 degrees every day since Monday.
Really?
And the fish,
What's your favorite temperature?
It would really depend on the time of year. This kind of all came really quickly. You know, it was warm the last 3 or 4 weeks, and then this is the first week that it's froze, and it locked the fish up. Once they get used to this colder water, they'll start doing a lot better.
How much money have you won doing this tournament style fishing?
In 2022, I have won over $200,000.
What? My man.
Yes.
I can see why.
If everybody was any good at this, you'd think it would hurt the crappie population.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, crappie, most good crappie lakes aren't fished enough. So if you have a lake with tons of 10-inch, like 8 to 10-inch crappie,
They need catching.
they need 90% of them caught out. Because crappie will overpopulate and eat all the shad in a heartbeat.
Really?
These fish spawn so much, I don't know that we could hurt it.
Really?
My buddies have a small lake in Kentucky and they caught 1,700 and said they couldn't even notice a dent on the population with their live scan.
That's crazy.
And that was in 3 days when they were biting.
3 days?
3 days.
I thought they were talking like a season.
No, they did it in 3 days. But you have to maintain and catch fish out of a lake for it to be
Oh my gosh.
to have a healthy population. That's why Okeechobee is such a good lake compared to all the lakes. Lake Kissimmee and all those other lakes, they don't have fish near as big as Okeechobee. That big military plane.
Yeah, there's a base right here in Johnson.
That's why my drone crashed. Nobody told me there was a military base. No feds over there in the military said, nah, see ya.
Fish, open water fish.
He might. He wants it. Here he wants it. He wants it. Oh,
I felt him just the slightest bit.
Ooh.
That fish is only 6 inches long. Just not seeing a whole bunch of fish, so I'm fishing for what I do see.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you just landed on his head.
Eat it, fish. Do it.
He should this time. Maybe not. Okay.
there you go.
I mean, just lazy.
Come on, fish. Please, do it. Nope. You can just about snag him.
Nope.
Yeah.
On the baby fish.
All right, folks at home, leave a comment below. What is your favorite boat snack? I want to hear it. I'm going to spy the comments. So if you see me in Joe VT's comment section, tell me what your favorite boat snack is.
That's a tough one.
What's
I don't really eat when I fish.
I don't eat when
I don't really.
fish.
Yeah, I bring protein bar sometimes just to like.
Protein bar.
Yeah, just to get me through the day. I don't eat when I fish. I stay focused. Locked in.
Tournament fishing, I'd never eat.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a good one there. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, boy.
Now that one's just out in the middle, huh?
But he's on
Yeah.
that tree right there. There's a tree laying on the bottom. It had 5 or 6 fish on it.
That is nuts.
Solid fish.
Yeah. Very solid
Pound and a
fish.
quarter, something like that.
Little, yeah, maybe a touch heavier.
Don't matter how big they are, they all taste the same with batter on their back. Ain't that right? Let me see that real quick. Oh yeah. That'd be enough for dinner right there. All right, boys. That's just nuts, man. I cannot.
It was because of the Twix bar.
Yeah, shout out Twix for having that great clip right there. But I'm just blown away. Just nuts how far technology has come. Gets me excited for the future. I want one of these now. I don't know how well it'll work in a big boat with rocking and waves and stuff, but that's just incredible. This is like, that's the thing about fishing. I do stuff like this on a place that I've never been, a fishery that I fished one time, and it's nothing like this. And using technology that I didn't know existed until yesterday, and I'm just completely mind blown. I can see how addicting this is why fishing is the best, because you can just go somewhere else and you can go, you almost fell in, and you can go figure it. It's just so much stuff to do. There's just endless amounts of opportunity.
And we're having just as much fun as Hayden.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And we're not even doing it.
This is a charter right here, like paying him to go
We're
take us.
paying him to fish right now.
I'm having way more fun watching him fish. I'm not even gonna touch a rod today, and I'm having a blast. And I'm gonna tell everybody about this. Like, this is a great, like, if you really think about it, this is just nuts how insane this is. But we're gonna go back to the camp, and we are gonna fry these up. How are you gonna cook these things? You gonna do some whole fry?
Whole fry, fillet, whatever you want.
There you go. I've never eaten crappie, so yeah, I know that's like a sin.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
fillet. You got some coon ass in you. Fillet.
A little bit.
It's a fillet. Fillet.
Really?
Mississippi's finest. So we're gonna do that for dinner. I'm excited. Like I said, never eaten crappie. I know, shocking.
Really?
But
So
oh yeah.
you can cook the fillets on your channel, and on my channel, I'm gonna fry the backbone and tails.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, sounds good. All right, boys. See you there. All right, they finally did it. They got the hunting knife with the G10 gun grip. Made for the hunters with the hunter's gun grip. Finally, boys listening to me at Sword. Where are the small ones here?
Hey, you know crack kills, right?
What's that? Oh, God. Sorry about that. A little loose fit nowadays. All right, simple gutting of fish. What you want to do is you want to start at the anus, come all the way up through the chest, all the way to the chin right here. There's two ways to do this.
Can you say it again? The what?
Through the chest? Through
The anus?
Yeah. Let's be mature here, Gabriel. You can go through this. This fish obviously doesn't matter. It's small. It's got pretty weak bones. It becomes a problem more for like bigger fish, like snappers and stuff like that. A whole fry snapper, like a whole fry mangrove snapper, is one of the better dishes you can do. It can be hard on the knife. If you are having trouble with that, what you can do is you can actually go around it. I don't prefer to do that, but this is something you can do. It's a little bit easier on your knife. Doesn't really mess any of the meat up for most of the fish you're gonna do it with. For this little fish and this brand new sharp knife, I'm just gonna go regular standard issue, right through the collar, all the way through the chin. Just open it up, spread it. I've actually never gutted a crappie before. Go right through, kind of scoop right through the anus, and then you want to kind of do a V cut, right? Kind of right on his chin, on both ankles.
Are we frying this fish with its head on and everything?
Oh yeah, whole fry. It's not a whole fry without the head, Gabriel. Just like that. You can pull the gills out. Luckily, these fish are small. Removing the gills, no problem. Again,
And you're moving
species.
faster than I can keep up.
I've gutted a lot of fish in my day. You want a commercial fish for several years, you are gonna gut some fish quickly. But no gills, no guts. Gonna give it a quick rinse after we scale it. Scaling it, you can do it with a spoon, back of a knife. Obviously, having a regular scaler is fine. I'm just gonna use the back of this knife right here. Ain't no problem. Another way you can do it actually with these smaller fish, like a vermilion snapper and some stuff that doesn't have giant scales, you can actually take a regular washdown hose with decent amount of pressure, like a good streamline, and usually you'll be able to get pretty much all the scales off if it has decent pressure. You can do it with a yellowtail too for you South Florida folk. But if you don't have that,
Did you just racially profile us South Florida folks?
yeah, you catch yellowtail all the time, and I don't. I do catch them, but the ones I catch are big, but golly, I do love me some yellowtail.
You know, I tried your hose trick and I was as wet. It looked like I jumped in a pool when I
Yeah, that's why you got to do it properly. You got to do it correctly.
Was this your first ever crappie fishing trip?
No, I did it with you.
Oh yeah, on Lake Okeechobee.
Oh yeah, yeah. We went. Actually, I guess it was.
Did we film it?
Yeah, we did. We caught like 12 fish. And I'll say this is the second time I've crappie fished, and as a saltwater guy, I loved it. It's such a unique fishery, especially in Okeechobee, because it's such a hands-on. You know, it's you're always doing something. You're going into these mats and you're finding these little tiny holes with these rods, and it's like they look like fly rods. They're really long. And you're just dropping these little jigs into it. You know, working a little bit. It's all right. No one home. Next one. Doing the same thing. You just keep on finding them. You keep on going until you find them. And I really enjoyed it. I can't speak highly enough about that fish. I had so much fun, and it was on the books a terrible day. I think we had like a dozen, but it was like in the season where people were catching like 100 a day, no problem, whatever. Like I guess the guys the day before caught like 100 in a couple hours, but I had a blast. I thought it was such a cool fishery, and I'm glad to be catching these things again, and I'm glad to finally be eating them because I've heard how good they are as table fare. So
Can you give us a quick rundown on your first hunt with Mr. JB, your first ever deer hunt? I heard y'all had it rough.
yeah, oh gosh, you want to talk about being out in the elements, folks? No, we yeah, so my next video is gonna be of deer hunting, and JB took me out to what he calls his executive deer stand, and it is nothing short of that. It is not exactly the most. It's a pretty gentle, I would say, introduction to deer.
He's what you
hunting.
would call a high-tech redneck.
Oh, he's got it going on. High-tech redneck. It's instead of my introduction, sitting in a tree stand in 20-degree weather, not moving, which is my personal hell, being cold and not being able to move as someone with ADHD. Nope, he's got this beautiful shed with a flat screen TV, a couch, 2 recliners.
Watching football.
We're watching college football with a wonderfully powerful propane. It doesn't exactly get any better than that. You guys are gonna have to watch the next video to see that, but I can't wait to show you guys. But for now, we're about to put this in the fryer. Good old hoe fry, baby, hoe fry.
Okay.
All right, we're back at the house. This is Chef JB's perfect batter, isn't that right?
Perfect batter. Tony's.
Tony
You
Sashery's.
put this in there till you start sneezing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Garlic salt.
Of course.
Put in there. See? Perfect. Mix it perfect.
Perfect amount. There you go.
Put it in there till you sneeze. Garlic salt. Black pepper.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. See?
Perfect amount.
Perfect
About
amount.
amount.
Don't need no more
Nope.
or no less.
Exactly right.
Exactly right.
That's a cool thing.
Perfect.
Never seen one of those before.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Synchronized sneeze. That was perfect.
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 Mix that baby just
Perfect.
right.
Perfect. That is funny.
That's the recipe.
There you go.
Put it in there till you
Which
start
guy?
sneezing.
Just yellow cornmeal?
Yellow Martha White, yellow cornmeal.
Easy peasy.
Makes the best fish batter you ever put in your mouth.
Oh yes. We about to fry these bad boys up. We got a box of fish.
Look at that.
We didn't have a
Box
clean
of
bucket, so we got a box.
Box of fish.
We're just redneck, I guess.
Redneck fishing. That's what we do.
That's what we do. What am I doing? I'm doing
Right
the-
now. Go ahead. The fillets, yeah.
All right.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
So Gabriel,
Ready. Right there.
I won Gabriel Trumpet Arrington. Showed how to fillet.
Can you
crappie.
explain the trumpet part? Because I'm sure not many people caught on
Can't
to
even
it.
explain it.
That's my middle name.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was like I don't know. Yeah, it's his middle name. His middle
I
name
was
is an
named
instrument.
after the most powerful angel in the Bible. When Jesus was born, Gabriel the angel blew his trumpet. You know I'm an angel. You know I'm an angel.
That's no. But but we can okay. You can keep it on thinking that. Anyways, the filleting portion of crappie on his channel, and on his channel also the whole fry and backbone part, which I'm very excited about. Tails and backbones. But anyways, we have the perfect batter. We have the perfect temperature. We're gonna put them in. All right.
What's the perfect temperature?
Yellow.
350, right?
Yellow.
350.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. Am I doing this?
Yeah, good.
All right.
This is a brand new cooker. The
Brand new cooker.
first time it's
First
been used.
time. Yes. Brand new.
I can already taste it.
I can too.
Oh, I can't wait.
Don't.
Joey, can we soon, in the near future, do a blue catfish video in Cypress Cove?
Yes, we can. When they get good again, you're gonna make many trips to Venice this year.
Yeah, and JB's coming.
Backbones? You want backbones?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's next. We gotta look at his video for that. But yeah, we're gonna get you a couple weeks. August and September, we're gonna get you in lump season. We gonna get you, Gabe.
I will go ahead and warn you guys, if you watch my boat with these guys on it, I'm gonna have my LP and my Daiwas, because I am never, ever hand cranking a big yellowfin tuna again. Ever, never, never. He'll be on the
Oh, I
LP.
can't wait.
I'm with you. All I
Some
wanna
people
see-
are, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see the comments. You guys are gonna hate it. You guys are gonna hate catching the tuna with a
But
big
they're
tuna
still
with the
gonna
LP.
watch it.
Oh, they're gonna watch it. It's gonna be so, I'm literally gonna count down the days until I can catch I wanna catch a bluefin with an LP. But a big yellowfin, thank you, Gabe, you're so nice. Anyways, you can put an LP on the front of your truck as a winch. They're very powerful. But right now, we're not worried about that. We're worried about it.
I'd say yes. Sure? Let's see what they feel like. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
So these type of cookers are nice because it shows you the temperature. You want to start right when it's in the yellow.
Start on the yellow.
These
And
are
the
the
yellow.
ones, these are actually the same cookers that we have at my company's house.
Look at this overachiever.
Yeah.
No, different video, different video.
Oh, different video.
Different
Cut here.
video.
Oh, I gotta eat this real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna burn my face off.
Hold up.
I'm not gonna hold this man up anymore.
Yeah, my grate's gonna get too hot.
All right, first time eating crappie ever. The king or queen, the king or whatever, the king of freshwater fish.
Need a little ketchup on it. Always
Hot.
Hot. It's hot. It's hot, yo. The steam's rolling out of it.
It's really good though. Nice white, flaky, light fish. It actually has really good flavor. I didn't expect it to have so much flavor. I thought it was gonna be like a really basic kind of plain fish.
That's the batter.
Well, it's like the main fish too. The batter is very good. I will say that. The perfect batter. The sneeze batter, perfect. It honestly could have used a little bit more sneeze in it. Maybe.
One more? Yeah, one more sneeze? Yeah. Perfect.
One more sneeze, maybe one more sneeze. I like it a little bit more spicy.
Look at these dogs.
That's pretty good. Look at there. No one Hershey won't
And you
bite.
wonder why they're so fat.
Yeah.
Kind of like their daddy.
Apple doesn't fall apart. Anyways, guys, we're gonna enjoy this fish. We got some more fish to cook. Again, Gabe's channel. More fun stuff
That's good stuff.
in Mississippi is to come. Here's a short little clip of that. And if you don't want to miss that, you need to subscribe. And to my subscribers, love y'all. See y'all next time.
Cardboard box.
Remember when I said the video was over? I lied! Well, mainly because Gabe apparently just doesn't know how to listen. I said it.
Forgot.
I forgot. There is video of me asking you, which was gonna
It's
get
the dog's fault.
that was gonna get cut. It's like, wait, you filleted the fillets. I said I was gonna do the whole fry. Are we gonna switch? And did I not say like 6 times that we're gonna
Apparently,
switch?
I have
and that I plugged your
not
channel,
listened.
me little baby boy channel. Oh, like go watch Big Old Blue Gabe like you haven't heard of him before. Oh yeah, it's like here's a compilation of doing all that stuff.
What's a
that
compilation?
I started to call you that.
You don't know what a compilation is?
No.
It's a collective bit of several clips or things together that are alike in a grouping. That is a really long-winded.
Is that like all of us right now? We're a collective group of constellations?
Compilation? Consolation?
Put that fish in the grease.
Anyways, last step that I didn't do in the shed is you gotta score it. I like to score it on bigger fish, right down the lateral line. If you don't like little bones and don't like picking, I'm not a picker, but some people are. You can even like do a little outline cut of its rib cage, so you don't have to deal with those little bones. For these, just doing standard slits.
What do you like, dog? Are you a picker? Come on, put it in the grease. Put it in the grease. Let's hear it.
Drop it. And I like my whole fries with the head on. Gabe was like, take those heads off. I don't want heads.
Why are your
in my
nipples
food."
so hard?
Because it's like 31 degrees outside. I could cut diamonds with these things right now, boy. Get out of here. All right, the end of the secret super episode. Coming to a close.
Look at that.
It does look good.
Eyeballs and everything.
Mm-hmm. Fresh eyeballs.
Fresh eyeballs.
I will say this. In my opinion, the best seafood dish that you can get, and I will die on this hill for the rest of my life, is a whole fried flounder. And that is a fact.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, that is a fact. You want to add a whole fried stuffed flounder? I actually haven't even had one of those. I haven't even stepped into that realm of stuffed flounder. What is the best freshwater fish dish?
Crappie.
Crappies.
Crappie?
Yeah.
Crappies.
A whole fried crappie.
People
though.
up north
Big
will
difference.
say walleye.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. So when I was at Tennessee coaching, me and our linebackers coach, who also like to fish, Tommy Thigpen, we went on a charter after our Thursday practice at night, and we caught some walleye and some catfish. And I do remember that guide saying that even the crappie fishermen will bow to the walleye. But we got crappie, and I'm very excited to eat a whole fry, just like I put of me processing in the video that I took for me.
You forgot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yep, that's right, Gabe.
God, that's good.
All right. I'm just going to pick it. Oh, yes.
God, that's good.
Look at that fish.
Oh, God, that is hot. Wow. We're gonna wait a couple minutes, folks. All right, after the medical emergency.
Yeah,
You gonna hold it for me? Gabe.
Get that whole fish up. Let's see it. Bro, I haven't stopped eating in like 20 minutes.
I know. That is the pinnacle of freshwater fish, right there.
I agree.
I'm eating it.
I think you need
That's
to eat
pretty
the
good.
lips.
Eat the lips?
Eat
What
the
kind
lips.
of kind of stuff are you into, Gabe? Eat the lip? Is that a thing?
Let me see.
He's gonna bite it? What in the world? This man just ate the brain of a crappie.
That was good
Gotta get
too.
into their
No,
head.
it's not.
Yes, it was.
You gotta get into their head.
That's vile stuff. I've seen you eat poop on YouTube before. I don't believe this guy. Take it for a grain of salt.
All right, here comes a whole
But gang, a whole nother one?
nother one.
The head off,
Head off.
the eyeball is special. Some
This
people
is
don't like
not
a face
the
on their
eyeball.
dinner.
I love eyeballs.
Yeah, some
I wonder if they can hear the crunching behind the
they
camera.
probably can. This man
Probably
hasn't
can.
stopped eating in about 25 minutes now. Some people don't like a face on their dinner. I could care less. It's just more meat for me.
Doggies like
But-
it too, because you're dropping half of it.
Yeah, they're enjoying this. Look at them all. They're grazing.
There's like a herd of dogs around
Yeah,
here.
there's like 17 dogs in this house.
Thundering herd. All right.
But honestly, one of my favorite parts, God's potato chip.
That's exactly right.
It actually is phenomenal.
Literally.
I can't make it up. But boys, thank you for coming on this adventure with me. It was new for me and I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. For real this time.